Yeah, I don't know about the Tesla thing. I just woke up and a lot of dreams. One about my friend who got in a fight with me and said stuff that weren't true about me to me. And she was like, we haven't spoke since. And in my dream, she was like, we ended up in the same place by chance. And she was like trying to like make it all normal. And he was too. And very weird. And then her dream was, I don't know, I was on a tram kind of thing. Okay, let's go eat and stuff. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know exactly. I think you're on automatic film. Gosh, my brain. Anyways, my car is a mess. I have shoes. I don't know what I've turned into. Anyways, so apparently we are sort of going to go to Tesla brunch thing. But only for like 5 minutes, which isn't kind of enough. My facial person gave me this to try for my stomach. So we'll see. Some stuff. Marshmallow root, licorice, so much junk. Sort of cleaned it up. No, not today. No, not today. Okay. It's the mistake of using the direct files, my language challenge video, so I have to keep them on here, on you. I don't want to face the world. I don't want to do things because I think it's always when I do something that I'm terrified of, I kind of like say, no, I don't actually want to do it, and it builds into all that, but anyways, we'll see. Have a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you. Hopefully, 1, I'll have the courage to film at the Tesla event. 2, they'll let me, which I doubt. Why wouldn't they let me? You know, advertisement, but yeah, and maybe I'll drive one, and maybe I'll film that. Yeah. I don't like today. I don't like today. Off to the dentist. I don't know what's wrong with my right ear. My right ear. Because it's like loose. When I see people, I remember on the street, women on the street, I remember my neighbor who I liked for 2 years, 3 years, and we didn't have a relationship. We had something non-relationship for 2 years, and anyways, like we were on his driveway at one point, and he told me about girls that were walking around, and one was like a mother. She had a stroller, and he knew her or something. It's so funny. Some guys are so funny. I remember thinking, oh, does he like, oh, okay, cool. I guess he was trying, but something about making me jealous, whether there's so many puff things. These are like the tree puffs. These are not dandelion puffs. But yeah, so like I wasn't jealous, and I don't believe in jealousy. The only time I was jealous was when he was with this one girl who like flaunted everything on Facebook, and he flaunted her in my face that they were sleeping together. So yes, it yields to jealousy, but otherwise you can think whoever you think is hot or you want to sleep with or whatever. It's just like a whole bunch of congregation of things that made me just upset. So it wasn't just because he mentioned that he was sleeping with her. It was a combination of things. And anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I remember that fondly, the times when he would say, oh, you know, that girl. And I'm like, okay, good for you. So far, I have 17 minutes of my language challenge, which will be down to, and that's only half of it I've edited. It's going to have to come down to at least 17 minutes for total. If I can't get it to come down even more, 11 minutes ideally. I'm pretty stressed out, and I'm pretty bummed because of the Tesla thing. It's true what my instructor says in acting class, like it's true when she alludes to or says that I don't say and pinpoint what other people feel. But inside I feel what other people feel, and I'm totally affected by what other people feel, their tone or everything else. And I know that because it gets me into trouble all the time in my family, because my mom has, I just can sense different things. I can't name them per se, but I know they make me feel angry. Then, you know, they just make it so bitter. There you go. So now I'm going to my dentist appointment and I don't feel like being here. I'm scared of anesthesia again in only like 2 weeks or so. And I have nothing to, I was looking forward to the Tesla, even though at one point I wasn't, because like that woman sending me the email and calling me about, oh, let me know so we can get ready for you to drive, turned me off. So I didn't want to go because of that, but I'm going to go because I'm late. So have a wonderful day and I shall talk to you soon. I am so depressed. Maybe it's PMS or just, I don't know, I'm depressed, stressed. I just ate, so I didn't digest. It's going to be kind of crappy, but it is what it is now. Whatever. As always, it's a pleasure going to the dentist, and I'm numb. I'm wearing this because it's kind of chilly, not too bad, but yeah. What does Lily call this? Lolly? I don't know if I want to name mine. Is that, I feel kind of weird. I feel like I'm stealing her idea. I'm naming my hair. That's straying from my head. My gosh, I'm so numb. Also, I thought I had some piece of tooth or something in my throat. Kind of want to go to Giant Eagle. I get to pay a lot of money next time at one point. We have fillings, 2 fillings that we have to do, and I really kind of want to get rid of, so I have 2 crowns, 2 root canals. They're metal, and I didn't know that. I never wanted metal. Was just saying that, oh, I don't have any metal in my root canal. Watch out, that candida sometimes somewhat related to having like base metals in your tooth work, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have metal, and then I found out, yes you do. So I have to get rid of that just in case. So now we're headed back to work. I stayed here. I came at 3 and it's 4:59 right now. I spend 2 hours every time at the dentist. Oh gosh, I hate anesthesia, and that's ironic because my dad's an anesthesiologist. But I hate it. I like the anesthesia that I had for my endoscopy, and apparently afterwards I was told that that's the same thing Michael Jackson used to get to go to sleep, to fall asleep. And I'm like, oh, I can see why. Actually, I still want to take a nap, and I have to drink a lot of liquid so this goes away. There's so much editing because I want to make it fun and I want to make it quick, but I do want to keep a lot of stuff because I think it's funny, but maybe you don't think it's funny. Isn't this the problem of creators? Like, maybe the audience doesn't find it funny, especially at the beginning. Like, you don't know what the audience finds funny and what they don't, and you know, you don't know how long they're willing to sit there. Who's going to sit there for half an hour at us like talking? That's half a movie almost. Like her interview, she just didn't really edit it because she ran out of stuff, so out of space on her hard drive, so she just kind of left it as is, and I'm like, I don't think anyone's going to get through this interview at all. 49 minutes of us talking. It's like, it's cool and it's fascinating when you're doing it, but when you're sitting there, also at the same time, that's her creative choice. Hold on, I too. So tired. I fell asleep. Seriously, I fell asleep. I know that sounds so weird. We fall asleep at the dentist, but I fall asleep because I got up and I'm like, I was so dizzy and dizzy. No, irises. I shall talk to you later. Let's go get editing. Yes. Gata por de mergem la cumpărături. Mergem la cumpărături. Uite, te uiți aici, te uiți aici. Portos. All right, we're off to grocery store. Oh no, actually. Oh. Oh. Oh, the little one. No. Oh, that's a cool picture. Hold on. I'm like going beyond everything. Uite aici încă niște gâște portoșelă, gâște la portoșelă. Uite aici niște alte gâște, uite și alte gâște, uite câte gâște. Portos. Oh, look at this big one. Okay, I was driving like a crazy maniac person, filming and photographing geese. I guess we're going to go to Giant Eagle first. We'll see if they have, what do you call it, tea tree oil. My brain is sort of dead. Also, I know I've said this so many times so far, but I feel like I need to really stop doing these. A lot of material and very much edit, and a lot of editing. Wow, my brain, seriously. Yeah, so I have a lot of flame. I don't know how to say it, phlegm. Right now, I'm so numb. My mom thought I put, as you can see, I put sea buckthorn oil on my face, and she's like, is that pooling on your face? I'm like, no, why? And then I found out she thought that my anesthesia, she didn't know I had anesthesia. She's like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, he's gone. So, my allergies are like full force. My stepfather is coughing like crazy because of these puffy things. These puffy things, everyone is bothered by them. So hopefully in a couple of days he'll feel better, because I don't know how long actually they'll stay. Also, now, like, he hadn't taken the allergy medication, which is basically Claritin, in a while, and so now it makes sense. I think that will help him, because it helps me. This is not a product placement or whatever. This is just what worked for me, has been Claritin. I haven't tried anything else, to be honest, to be fair, and I'm not going to try anything else unless it gets that bad that I'm going to be desperate about it. But to me, like, I take it and the day after or in 2 days, I'm like, cool, it's great. And because I get the post-nasal drip, and I don't really, and I get the eyes and itchy stuff, but a lot of it is the post-nasal drip and pro and acid reflux and stuff. So if you have that, try Claritin. It's non-drowsy, and I took it because my little brother took it, and I thought, well, if it's safe enough for little kids, then it should be safe enough for me. Unlike Zyrtec, which is like, I only hear bad stuff from Zyrtec. I hear, can you see my ADD like scanning everything? Headaches, migraines enhanced, and there's something else that Claritin does as well. Or that Zyrtec does as well, I don't know, but yeah, it drives you up too much, which I think is where the migraines come from. And yeah, so, you know, okay, so yeah, let's go to Market District and buy some few groceries. I was supposed to edit, but I'm actually going to relax and chill at Market District, because I need a change of scenery, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm kind of excited to have, I have two big things to edit. Three? I have the clothing, I have the languages, and I thought I had something else. I also want to make a YouTube for my dog, but I don't know exactly what to do yet, but I think he's worth YouTubing, so. Gracias por tu channel. No, see, he agrees. He's like, yes, please put me on YouTube. Okay, have a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you in a bit. Blah, blah, I cannot talk. I'm so yellow. Oompa loompa. That seemed forced, but it wasn't that forced. Also, I got envelopes and a stamp, and my mom has another stamp for Shameless Maya and Ryan Higa. I wrote them. Yes, I did write to them. I don't want to include that. Futurina, don't include that in the vlog. But yeah, I'm excited about the letters that I'm going to be sending out today. Okay. Or tomorrow. Well, I think Tuesday, because I don't think Monday is a working day for that either. Okay, anyways. Okay, didn't get kombucha, just thought of it. I am back. I spent good ore, I'm spent por dos no, I'm spent multo ore, no? Multo ore. I spent like an hour and a half Maybe. Oh, I like this. Your placement. Let's see. You won't stay there for too long. So many geese with their little chicks. I did get tea tree oil. It was expensive. I guess you don't put too much. I got a lot of food and it was like over $100 and I almost put it on my card, but I do have some cash and I might just give them, my parents, some cash. Some chocolate croissants, which I would have gotten anyways. I actually got those on the second part of it. I thought, well, that's pretty much like, ooh, 4 pastries for the price of 2 basically. So okay, I'm going to go and yeah, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. What did I get? I got this new witch hazel thing which has peaches in it. So I don't know if it's going to be okay for my skin. The other one just had aloe vera and cucumber or something. And I want to do like afternoon tea because maybe that'll help my digestion. Because I went to the dentist that I only took Nexium and nothing else. No allergy medication, nothing. I thought, you know, I'll just chill for a little bit. I'm excited to make this cleanser. Oh, the cereals too were like a vein item. I consider it a vein item. I really was considering, I hate that I bought the phone that I got because I really wanted to trade it back in for a smaller, the SC. I bought this originally because I wasn't going to get a new camera because Amazon lost mine and stole it, whatever. So I was just like, okay, those $600 gone, or I think $500 gone. But then I was editing things from back then when I had it. I'm like, no, I have to get it because this isn't what I like to see. And right now, I mean, I look horrible because I have these little things from my facial coming out. Today or tomorrow, I'll do some aspirin. E supărat pe mine că te-am lăsat în mașină. Te-am lăsat în mașină mult mai mult decât credeam. I'm sorry for this. Mă ajuți acasă și îți dau apă și mâncare. Mâncăm, Portos? Da, mâncăm. De ce svelt ești? Numai pe acolo poți să ieși? So, I just want to scream, and I have feelings and rage and revenge that I don't want to have. I don't know how to change the world because this idea and this kind of like thought process is the most stupid thing. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say it that is productive. I don't even know how to say it that's not productive. Good shopping, grocery shopping on me. I only get the stuff that I actually eat. I don't throw anything away that I throw very few things away that I get. Very few things away. I seriously don't understand, why do you bother living if you don't want to live? You're given life somehow, whether by a god or by chance or whatever, and it's a precious thing because, you know, not every planet has life. It's a pretty precious thing no matter what and where it comes from. And you're wasting it? Why? Instead of like making the right choices, like, okay, maybe we can't afford the house anymore. Maybe let's sell the house and move to something much smaller, more affordable. Oh, grocery shopping. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, wow, there's a thought. Maybe we should get actual food instead of cheese that actually is making you really worse health-wise. It's frustrating. And then you're blaming it on me. And then this is the thing that gets me. And I know some people will disagree with me. When you're a family, money doesn't matter. When you're a family, you stick together. You do everything for your family, right? For your family, you only do so much. You don't support them. You don't encourage them. You don't build them up. You don't show them and teach them how to be good in the world and to do good in the world in terms of like, okay, earning money or whatever, you know. You don't teach them that, but then you blame it on them and you cut them off because you never taught them. How am I supposed to figure things out? And then at the same time, like, Basically, just like your life is meaningless. Your life doesn't matter. You should just, you're not smart, you're not talented, you're good for nothing but earning money. So you would just do a plain job that you hate that's going to like kill you, and that's all you're good for. There you go. I guess I said it. I guess that's like what I wanted to say. You know, like the thing that I wanted to do if I ever win like millions of dollars was pay off all their debt, get them a new house that's not like with mold and whatever else we have. Honestly, like because I sort of understand why he does what he does. All I want is to have him see that there's better, that you can actually not waste your life, that you shouldn't. And that's not when you get money. When you get money is because you don't think about money. You think about what's meaningful, what's efficient. You don't work overtime for like less money than you know. Like the first thing I want to do is not even pay off debts. I want him to quit his job if I get enough money. I want him to quit his job and do what he loves, because he does not understand. He does not understand that. I have so much rage right now. Like, how dare you not do anything for me except for provide money for, you know, my college or whatever. It's half of money. You think that's what matters? You think that's what's going to get me a good job? You think that's what matters? Really? We come from different worlds in so many different ways. When my friend says stuff like this or thinks this way, like because she's a certain way, she assumes that everyone is that way, and she assumes her way is the only way that makes sense, that is worth it, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to struggle. I'm sorry. I don't want to be unhealthy, have so much debt. I don't want to have debt. I'm sorry. I have debt right now that I don't think about because I don't want to have a home, have a family. And in these moments, I think, you know, like, I don't want to go back to the dentist. There's no point. I would just rather have everything just attack me my whole life, let my teeth and cavities take the teeth out of my mouth. And sure, an unpopular belief, because you don't want to put that work. You don't want to feel guilty. You want to protect your ego. You want to feel you're doing great. And some people can do everything on their own. I can't really do everything on my own. Not in this sense. Not when I'm not supported emotionally. That's what I mean, you know, earlier when I said supported. You didn't support me because emotionally you didn't do anything for me. You didn't grow me. I don't understand this idea, and he thinks that only he knows. I know full well what's happening, and that victim mentality that you want to put on me. Sorry, but I don't take responsibility. Like, how, it's just like, it boggles my mind, and I don't know how to deal with it and not break down. Like, I couldn't. And I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I was eating my soup. Stuff is in the oven. Let it burn. Let it all burn. I'm gonna go back actually because it should burn. Why am I so white? Oh god. What is wrong with you, camera? Anyways. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Anyways. So, I don't know what you're blinking about. I just finished draft 1 of the language video. I did take a break and watched Casey Neistat and Shameless Maya and Lana about video cameras. And I still like you most. The only thing is, in low light, the G7, the Canon, was really amazingly good. So that kind of sucks, because I do a lot of night stuff, but other than that, I much prefer your image flare over Canon. I like your coloring and stuff more. Wash my face olive oil, then with the 3-ingredient cleanser, an aspirin mask, and then put cucumber, brushed my face with cucumber, and then I put the sea buckthorn oil with the, CeraVe cream moisturizer. And that's all for today. I'm confident I can pull it back to, let's make it 20 minutes. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. And then put the rest at the end. I really want to do really cool things with it. I'm like all white. Well, now I'm all yellow. So this is what it is. I really want to do cool. Hold that thought. How do I look now? That is so white. That's so bright. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the ISO can go all the way down, please. I look so bad. I can't even see myself because it's so bright. I can't even stare at it. This is how I'm using it. I'm just holding on to. I really want to do like creative stuff and everything, and I haven't gotten to any of that part. So I just did a preliminary draft 1. So let's go to draft number 2. This is so bright. I don't have just a lolly. I have a lot of lollies. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I wonder if you should fit on this tripod here that I have. So messy, so many things. That's the box you came in. Please appreciate that I'm using the book as a tripod because she does these tripods all the time. Another amazing book. Better a little. Okay. I think I'm just too perfectionist. So that's why it takes me. I mean, this has taken me I don't know how many hours already. But those differences, those little tiny differences that just sound like scratch your ear. I've seen that in some YouTubes. I probably have them. You can't always be perfect, and the more you do things, the less time you have for that. And I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. But to me, that's so important. I'm not the most efficient, I think. I don't know. It takes a long time anyways. Not having that headache that I got last time, I think because I drank much more water than last time. So the anesthesia went through me faster. But I did bite my tongue because I was talking to him as the anesthesia was kicking in. And I think I'm biting my tongue right now, but I can't feel it. And yeah, I have like a blister on it. So here we go. Let's edit. If we get it language. If we get it wrong in that language, if we get it wrong, we will make up against it wrong. We will make up against on. We will make up wrong. We will make up against. Will make up a dance move. Okay, so let's get started. Next to the. Okay, so let's get started. Next to the. So let's get started. Next to the bamboo. Maybe okay. That's a new show. Next to the bamboo. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be J'adore le théâtre. J'adore le théâtre. Le théâtre. And I'm not pronouncing it right, but a little better. Sorry. That's so snobby.
So then I write a lyric in French.
You just stopped recording. Were you not recording before? I really want to finish vlogging, but I also want to finish the clothing, so I don't know. We'll see. Have a wonderful night. I am deformed and yellow.